We got another case, another vaping-related illness. This one is in Austin. Dr. David Kaler is an emergency room doctor at Baylor Scott and White Medical Center just outside Austin in the Pflugerville area where that patient is currently being treated.
The bottom line is you shouldn't do it. And even if you don't have the horrible effects of having one of these lung diseases, I mean, the long-term effects, we just don't know.
Yeah, this comes as Centers for Disease Control and Prevention investigates 6 deaths and more than 450 cases of lung illness nationwide, suspected of being caused by vaping.
A lot of people think vaping is wonderful, it's great. It's really not wonderful. That's one thing I think we can say definitely, Commissioner. It's not a wonderful thing. It's got big problems. We have to find out the extent of the problem. It's so new.
Yeah.
It's so new.
Yeah, the Trump administration is proposing a ban on flavored e-cigarettes as more cases of, lung disease appears nationwide.
Now, under the ban, flavors that would be removed include mint, menthol, candy, and fruit flavors. The rise of e-cigarette use since just 2017, 2 years, 33 states reporting cases of lung illness associated with the use of e-cigarette products, 450 potential cases in all. Just this week alone, 3 Houston teens were hospitalized for vaping, while another Texas teen is on life support after switching to e-cigarettes to shake her smoking habit.
There you go. That's Trace Gallagher reporting.
Is it really the taste that's drawing kids to this, or is it just the addictive qualities of nicotine?
Yes, on both of those.
I mean, to me, it just sounds so horribly nasty.
A lot of these kids have never even had a cigarette in their life, but you get some cotton candy vape going, you look cool with your friends. And in fact, the CDC says about 25% of all high schoolers in America are vaping right now.
Do really people think, is there an element of our society that thinks vaping looks cool? Really?
Among our kids.
My God.
Among our kids, yeah. High schoolers, that's the reason they're doing it. That makes them look cool. Because smoking's not cool, but vaping apparently is.
I guess so. Well, there was a time when smoking looked cool. There's no doubt about it, and that's how it was marketed to us, and that was the image, but no more.
Do you agree with this ban? Jump in here at 512-836-0590.
Yes, would I like to see it go away? Do I wish it wasn't here? Yes, but the fact is the ban of it is ridiculous. What they need to do, if we're going to do something nationally, concentrate on a big campaign to incentivize, to scare people from doing it. That's fine. If it's going to be an advertising campaign like they've done with cigarettes where they have somebody with half their face gone or whatever, that kind of thing that really scares the hell out of them. But ban it? No.
I think you can restrict those companies from marketing towards young people. We've done that in tobacco industry.
Absolutely.
No more Camel cigarette ads on the Sunday morning cartoon shows.
Yeah.
Right?
Like it or not, they should. Whoever decides to do this should have the freedom to suck this down their lungs if that's what they choose to do.
I think the president's wrong on this one.
Is.
I think he's wrong.
Yeah,
on
I
this
do
one.
too. It's a knee-jerk reaction because I can understand the not wanting to just idly stand by and let this happen, whatever's going on, because it's all happening kind of at once, and so there's something out there that is bad that the kids and whoever's doing this is not reacting well to. And they need to figure out exactly what's going on there. But that's a knee-jerk reaction to ban it.
Yeah, it's an inanimate object.
Yeah.
It'd be like banning guns because some people get shot. It's an inanimate object. It requires an adult. And in this country, you're free to put things in your body.
Listen, I have been all for banning certain things. I was for banning plastic bags here in Austin. I've rethought that. I still don't want you to use them. I want you to use the recyclable ones. But if that's the way you go, if that's the way you choose to do it, go ahead. But yeah,
isn't it already illegal for teenagers to buy them and use them?
Yes.
In high schools?
Yes.
How about we just enforce it?
Enforce it.
Enforce the law.
Isn't that something? Enforce the law.
When a principal or a teacher sees a kid with one,
yeah,
call the police.
Exactly.
Call their parents and call the police. You cannot be here with that, young man.
The message needs to be out there that there are serious consequences could be for these kids to do this, whether it be, the law or whether it's their health.
Listen, Kevin Haney is a compliance officer in sales. He's with Craving Vapor Industry. Is that right, Kevin?
That is correct, yes.
Tell me, you called us just before the top of the hour. Just want your reaction, your thoughts on all this talk about vaping.
Okay, So, in a lot of these news articles, what we're seeing constantly, and then what the CDC has already come out once and said, and just recently stated again, FDA has also come out and stated it, a lot of these health issues that we're seeing from the vapor industry is from these black market THC cartridges that you can order via Facebook on Amazon. Go on Amazon, type in dank cartridges, and you'll find these just listed all over the place. These have vitamin E oil. They're cut with coconut. They're not even full on THC. Some of them have spice in it. These are black market, and these are what are causing a lot of the issues. Unfortunately, because of all these issues, being that the name is still a vapor product, it is attacking the nicotine harm reduction portion of this industry. All this ban is going to do is remove the flavor product, nicotine products, and all those products that are still causing these issues are untouched.
Yeah, Kevin, that's an interesting point. It was there were two good brothers, I think, that were arrested yesterday because they had a massive stockpile of vaping cartridges that they were injecting with THC. It is linked to at least 3, maybe 4 hospitalizations up in the New York area. I'm reading some of the same things you're talking about, Kevin, in cyberspace. It's the black market where the young people, kids, are buying them online, not necessarily going to a vape store in the Austin area to buy it, which they can't do. That's illegal.
No. We went to 21 here in the state of Texas. And I know personally, I know a majority of the owners of stores in Austin, and we have a bunch of good stores here who, well before we even two legislation sessions ago, before we enacted the 18 and up, before we moved to 21, we were already doing it here in Austin.
Right.
If somebody was selling to underages, then we were calling them and talking to them and letting them know, hey, you're going to stop this now.
Kevin, what do you say to moms, dads, parents, principals out there? Because this is a big problem with our kids in our public schools. How are they getting their hands on it? Online purchases?
Online purchases, unfortunately, you can still go to the FDA just recently came out not so long ago, about 6 months ago, I guess, and they gave an insight on who are the bad actors, who are the ones selling to underage. What we saw was the majority of convenience store, Walgreens, CVS, those guys.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, kids are still going to get their hands on it. They can go to a gas station, and unfortunately, there are some people that will still sell them cigarettes if they want to.
Right.
What do I say to the parents?
Better parenting. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Kevin. Better parenting. Keep an eye on your kids.
Yes, but and that's been brought up here even in the state of Texas during the legislation session, talking to the senators and House members, and they say, well, it's not the parents' fault. Of course, no. What we need is tougher regulation on the actual sell.
Yeah.
Stop stopping people on the wrist. Stop giving them a warning. No ticket. I always propose, you know what? You get caught, your license is gone for 6 months. No sell.
There you go. Kevin Haney, thank you so much. We're out of time. I appreciate your calling. Kevin Haney, compliance officer in sales in the craving vapor industry. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. It is 7:14.
Todd and Don Show.